Hey, what's up, everyone? Matt Montanez here. Today, I'm just going to be talking about something that I actually just did recently. I switched back to mixing on monitors, and it's not that I hated mixing on headphones. You guys know how much I've preached about mixing on headphones, that I do 100% mixing on headphones, and how I love it. It's mobile, it's convenient. I can mix anywhere in the world because I can actually accomplish the sound. And it's great. The client sends me the song, I mix it on my headphones, send it back. If I need to make adjustments, I can just pop it up wherever I'm at, fix the song, fix anything they want, any notes, and then send it back. They're happy, we're done. Mixing on headphones has been great for me, but I'm actually switching back to these monitors, my great NS10s behind me, for a few reasons. The first reason is I was only mixing one song a day. And mixing one song a day, you can really dial it in, focus, knock it out, each detail and everything, and send it out, and you're done. But now my work has been coming in a lot more faster, and it's just because I have such a quick turnaround time. So I've been getting a lot more work faster. So I've been having to mix more than one song a day. So I've been mixing two, three, or four songs even. So with that in mind, I've been getting quite a bit of ear fatigue, and you can start hearing the results decline a little bit when I get to song three, and that's not good. I need to make sure every song's 100%. So the ear fatigue was a big issue on making my decision on going back to monitors. The second reason, mixing on headphones is great, but if you don't have a great pair of headphones, anything higher than like $100, the bass is going to be very hard to dial in on headphones, especially if you have some cheap ones. I've been mixing on headphones with these guys now, the AKG K240s. Anybody who's used them, yeah, they're comfy. They have zero bass. They kind of suck. The headphones are kind of trash. The job gets done, and the clients are actually happy, very happy, and I'm able to dial in the bass. But it's a lot of referencing back and forth, listening to like other songs mastered, and then me going back and dialing in the settings to really make sure I'm getting that bass leveled, and then running down to the car, running back into the studio, my home studio, and trying to dial in that bass low end with the 808. And especially lately, I've been getting a lot of 808 real bass heavy tracks. So it's been hard to dial that in with these headphones that has like zero bass. I mean, they have no bass. They suck. They're really crappy. And it was funny because when I was in a session, we had a bass player come in, and we had the monitors on because we had a DI in, and he's all, "Can I use the headphones, so I can hear the bass a little better?" And we're using some smaller 5-inch JBLs, so the bass is okay on them. You can get a good amount of bass, but they're not like 308s, for example, where you can hear the bass. You want to have the headphones? I was like, "Well, here's the headphones, dude, but these suck. They have no bass." So it's like, "Yeah, you weren't kidding." But anyways, yeah, no bass on these headphones, so it's going to save me some time dialing in the bass 808. Yeah, they're NS10s, they have like a roll off. I think it's like 50 hertz, 60 hertz, maybe even more. Let's see. On the back of the NS10, um, yeah, it rolls off about 70, 90 hertz, about 70 hertz there. About 70 hertz they roll off, so I'm still able to at least dial in a bass and get more of a thump, and I don't have the ear fatigue, and then I don't have to waste the time running back and forth, back and forth. That's reason number two. Reason number three, they look cool. I mean, and it's tens, right? No, I'm just kidding, but reason number three is they also do have a truer sound, and I've noticed that I'm actually mixing a lot faster with the NS10s versus going to headphones. With headphones, I'm constantly going back and forth and trying to do referencing. For example, there's the SonarWorks, they have the reference. Luckily, these headphones were actually on there as a preset. I use that a lot. It's more of a true sound where you don't have to like do a lot of referencing because that's technically does your reference. You slap it in at the end of the master. And I was using that quite a bit, and it does help. So then you just bypass it and bounce the record out. You can tell it translates a lot better. But with the NS10s, I catch myself mixing a lot faster because it translates so well to other systems where I just dial in what I have to do. Actually, I'm doing less processing because of the NS10s. So that saves me a lot more time where I'm able to fly through these songs a little bit faster. Well, actually, quite a bit fast. Songs that were taking me probably a couple hours, 5, 6 hours sometimes, I'm able to knock them out in about half the times. That's a plus. So that's another reason. Them looking cool is also a reason. I'll admit it. It is. They do look cool having some NS10s up there on the desk. Eventually, I'll get some big boys, probably the 308 JBLs, because, it's for the clients that have the bass and really knock. Those are like my three main reasons why I'm going back to monitors. Ear fatigue was the biggest issue, And then everything else is just a plus. Being faster in mixing, the bass, being able to dial in the bass and the 808 better than on headphones. That's pretty much it. So I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And on these ones, actually, I actually swapped out the tweeters and I'm going with the new Aventone Pros CLA10s tweeters. And it's because they're brighter. They're a lot brighter. They're not like these ones. If you look in the back here, I'll post a frequency response up here. It actually has a roll off at the top end at about, I'm gonna say 15, 16 kilohertz. The new tweeters, they sound like they don't have that roll off, that they do the full frequency range. I'm not having to compensate to boost the high end, and that's great. So it sounds great. They sound a little bit better. I'm keeping the original woofers in there, and they sound great. So I'm loving my NS10s now with the new Aventone Pro tweeters. As always, everybody, keep creating music. I hope this helps everybody else who's actually mixing on headphones. Like, don't get me wrong, continue doing it if you love it, because I love it. I love it. So on the road, I'll still be mixing on headphones, but here at home in my home studio, I'm definitely jumping on the NS10s when I have quite a bit of work stacked up. If I only have one song for the day, then yeah, I'll probably just do it on headphones so I can mix outside, mix at Starbucks, or mix wherever. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget, check out the Audio Coach app. Right now, it's still currently free. I'm gonna let you, my subscribers, know first. It is going to switch to a paid app. But if you already grabbed it before that, then you won't have to pay for it. It'll be, you already have it, and there will be no more ads. So that's always a plus. And then we are coming out with a super, super dope feature that you all mixing engineers, producers, songwriters are going to love. Even artists are going to love this feature. So stay tuned for that. And if you want, you can become a Patreon of mine. There's going to be a link below in the description. So go ahead and check that out. So take care, keep creating music.